one of our goals is to get rid of this money. One of my goals is to get rid of the stock that my wife and I have donated to the foundation. Now, that may sound really crazy, but I've in my brain, I've always been really good at figuring out how to make money. I've always been good at figuring out how to get rid of it and to help other people. And we made the decision. We donated the real estate. We donated the Warren Buffett stock. And now my goal is to get rid of that, to plant as many money trees as I can to teach you how to do the same thing. Now, one of the things we want to do is we want to help you learn how to make more money from the foundation. Again, our purpose is to help you plant your money tree. Now, if we give you the money and you somehow just go spend it, then that doesn't fix anything. The hardest thing, the one thing that most people have told us, every adult's told me this, is they wish they would have started investing earlier at an earlier age. That's a problem. What makes people successful? Find a problem and solve it. Go after a problem and solve it. The greatest people, the greatest success stories are those people that found a problem and went out and solved it. So one of the things we want to do is we want to make sure that you're making extra money by attending additional Earn While You Learn classes. So when you come back to the website, we're going to take you here to the website here. So here we are at the successandmoneyfoundation.org website. And again, remember, if you ever get lost, go home. If you don't know where to start, go back to start. Right there, number one, go back to start. Now, if you are in the United States, because we have different currency here, we have different things here, or Canada, then you can use this one for USA and Canada only. Otherwise, you'll come here to worldwide. So when you come here to worldwide, you need to know where to start. Well, just go to start and home. You get lost, go home. One thing is we want you to be logged in. That opens up all kinds of great doors for you when you're logged in. And so as you're getting started, the first thing we want you to do is watch the Share the Wealth and Win video. It's the great overview that will teach you about the foundation. Then we want you to go share it. Okay, we want you to go share it with other people. So you'll simply make sure that you're logged in, then you'll click on the share the link, and it'll take you to your own personalized link that you can share with other people. Number 3 is the Earn While You Learn classes. Okay, the Earn While You Learn classes. So I'm going to take you through the 9 steps, then I'm going to show you the additional Earn While You Learn classes and really encourage you to learn those. There's a video on here how to earn more Buffett stock. You can attend live classes. Of course, we're doing these classes here. The Success and Money Live, which is my class. On Fridays, we're going to start doing another class worldwide. It'll be probably 9 p.m. on Friday nights to make sure that fits for you. And you can earn class by just coming to the Success and Money Live class. You can earn more stock by going through additional Earn While You Learn classes. We're going to teach you how to open up and fund your investment account. Find a problem and solve it. The biggest problem the vast majority of adults have is they don't know how to open up an investment account and how to invest. The world has done a good job on you teaching you that it's too complicated. Simplify, multiply, and pull the trigger. Simplify, pull the trigger, and do it, and then multiply. That's the key. It's not the trigonometry. It's not the algebra. The more complicated it is, the worse it is. Warren Buffett has a whole box, and on it says too hard. So if he gets a deal and it looks like it's too hard, he just puts it over there. I don't want to deal with those things. I want to deal with something that's simple. I want something that's easy, and that means I have to go flip the coin more times to find it. I got to sort through the coins to be able to find the right one, or the bottle caps, or whatever it is, to find the right one. But it's got to make more sense, and it's got to be easy to be able to do. And the big problem that most people have is opening that investment account. And my family is guilty of that too. My daughter and her son-in-law, we put some money into the Roth IRA, and that sat there for a year, making a little bit of money, because you can either own or loan, and it made a little bit of money, which was great, about 4 or 5% on it. But if they would have pulled the trigger and put it with Berkshire stock, they would have made a lot more money. So that's the key in getting that investment account open and funding it. And then when you do earn money, we want you to learn how to redeem it. You just have to redeem your stock. And this will take you to your area. It'll show you how much stock you've got, how many Buffett bucks you have, and then you can pull the trigger to be able to do that. Now, the last one is the additional Success and Money classes. We have hundreds of hours. Our top students been online for over 400 hours. This is the key. So there's a ton of those. So the different ways, there are 3 ways you can make money from the foundation. And again, our goal is to help you get started. So number 1, you can attend the live classes. Come to the SAM live class, which is the class we do on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Or wherever you are in the Philippines. If you happen to be in America, then it's at 7 a.m. here. The new introductory class, 5 steps to help you and your family have a better life, which is an introduction to the foundation. Or these other classes. That's one way. Number 2 is to go to class. And you can earn money by going through the Share the Wealth and Win, and by sharing it with other people and have them go through the Share the Wealth and Win. You both get stock when you do that. And by going through the additional Earn While You Learn courses. So here's the Earn While You Learn courses, and you can click here to go there. And you can also get to those courses by going up here to number 2 courses. And you can go down here to earn more money with the Earn While You Learn courses. So there's 2 ways to be able to get there. I'm just going to click on this button right here, and it'll take us there, which is the same thing. So you can earn extra money by going through my 5 Steps to Financial Freedom classes. There's a detailed class. There is a new class that I just took the 50 secrets, the 50 money secrets, and did a class on it. And then, of course, the Money Made Easy. We want you to teach your kids and teens and young adults about money. Your goal is to teach it to them. Now, when you teach it, you get more. When you teach it, you're the benefactor of it. You really learn more about it. And your kids, well, they learn as well. But really, if you really want to figure out something, you need to teach it. As I was teaching my daughter how to drive, I really learned how the safest way to drive was. Warren Buffett stuff, the Simple 5 Steps class is right here. There's multiple ways that you can go through those. Steve Gibson, we love Steve and what he teaches. He's got a nonprofit foundation, the Academy for Creative Enterprises. He's got 750 face-to-face small chapters all over the world that meet on a weekly or monthly basis. And we've taken those 25 ways to make more money with your small business. Again, step number 1 is to make more money. You do that with your job and your side hustle. And there's all kinds of ways to do both, because we have to make more money, because step 5 is to save and spend. And guess what? With inflation, with the governments of the world that can't balance their budget, they just print more money. Everything is costing more money. That's the new normal. So the new normal is you got to learn how to make more money, because the real key to getting ahead is to get some of that extra money and get it into step number 4. You've got to invest. You've got to get your money to grow, because eventually those money trees will support you. My dad, when I was just a kid, he said some people make so much money off their small businesses, their real estate, and their investments that they don't have a job. All they do is manage those things. And that's where my life has been for quite a while. So we want you to go through those. Now, in addition to that, some of you guys are saying, I really want to understand the stock market. I really want to understand the financial markets. And so our good friend James Fletcher from the Young Investor Society, we've got some of his classes, and we're going to give you a little bit of stock for going through those. And there's the personal finance lessons, there is the beginning investment lessons, and then there's an advanced lessons. Now, for most of you, you should spend most of your time in your asset allocation. Asset allocation, where you get money into that investment account. Step number 4 to automatically invest. The wealth formula. You simply take money on a weekly, monthly basis. Every time you make money, and you get it into that separate account, your investment account, your automatic investment account. You do that on a weekly, monthly basis. Anytime you make money, it goes into there. Times have a go up in value. If it's just sitting in cash, you're not making any money. If your money is sitting in the bank, it's not making you money. It's making the bank money, because they're taking that money and they're loaning it to somebody else at 21%, and they're making money off it. Yeah. When you put money in your savings account, checking account, you're loaning it to the bank. And if you have a credit card, they took the money out of your savings account or your checking account and loaned it back to you, except for they're doubling their money every 3.5 years. And you'll never double yours. That's why it's mathematical of why the rich are getting richer and why the poor are getting poorer, because it's math. It's simple math. So you've got to learn how to be able to do that. Now, again, going back to the loan versus own, that's part of your asset allocation. As you make money, you might want to take a little bit more of that and figure out the companies that you want to invest in. Asset allocation. Asset allocation says in your stock, we want you to have a big chunk of that in the S&P 500, the 500 biggest companies in America. Number two, we love Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. So we recommend you do that. Now, you can do whatever you want with your money. We're just asking you to do when we give you money, to be able to do it with our money. And again, we've given out over $109,000 to students all over the world to help them on their journey. And if you really want to really understand the markets, then go through the advanced investment classes. But for the vast majority of it, you should spend the vast majority of your time and energy in step number one to make more money. You do that with a job and a side hustle. Now, my side hustles, network marketing, for example, after I had my heart attack in my early 30s, I got involved with some companies that have wonderful nutritional products, and we're still on those products, 30 years later. And as it makes money, that money goes right down into my special needs children's investment accounts. Every week a check goes in there. And then we give it to Warren Buffett. He makes us more money. Okay. Real estate. As I was getting all this revenue from the real estate, I didn't put it into number one. I put it down into number four. As it made money, the profits went to number four. We're trying to grow as many money trees as we possibly can. And you have a whole orchard. You want a whole orchard. You want multiple orchards of money trees. I have my real estate money trees. I have my stock money trees. I have our small business money trees. The difference between those that are well off and not is because they have multiple money trees and they have multiple orchards. And those things make you money. The average multimillionaire has 7 streams of income. And some of those things might be their investments. Some of them might be stocks. Some of them might be their small businesses. That's the key. If you want to do well, you just got to study what other successful people do. So we want to make sure that you go through and get all kinds of classes through there. And then, of course, you come here to all the video courses. We have wonderful courses. We're going to talk about that in our next section. There's wonderful aids here to help you. There's free books. All my books are free that you can go and download, or you can get the hard copy from Amazon for about our cost on them. There's downloads. There's teaching tools. You can teach your kids. Your job is to teach your kids. When you enroll somebody, they're in 2 groups. They can be in as many as 2 groups. Number one, they're part of your group. Your job is to be the cheerleader. Your job is to be the teacher. It's your job to help them on their road. The only way you can get what you want out of life is to help other people get what they want out of life. So that's why we've created all these wonderful teaching tools that you can use to teach your kids. And again, when you teach it, you get it. When you teach it, you get it. And it's the 5 steps. Very, very simple. And we have all kinds of quotes and summaries and just, gosh, we almost have too much stuff. That's why it's so important that you watch that Share the Wealth and Win video to get started. Okay, so that's how you can earn more money from the foundation. Our goal is to get rid of this money. Our goal is to take those money trees that we have, and we have all kinds of small money trees now, and our goal is to give them to you and get you going. That's what our purpose is. Our purpose is to help you have a better life. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to come back with our next section. We're going to be talking a little bit about real estate, because all of you need to make more money with your real estate. It's one of the major ways that we make money for our foundation. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.